think if I go...
Marius, dear. How are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
And saying goodbye, that's the hard part.
You can talk to us, Marius. That is, if you think talking will help.
Well, obviously it wasn't my favorite thing, but...
Grief is strange. You lose someone, and you carry around a little hole inside yourself till you die. Or maybe the same is true for the dead. Your friend obviously loved you.
Yeah, how did we get on this topic? I thought we were talking about pancakes.
Okay. Was it that way? Maybe? No, that just gets us over here. It wasn't that way, and it wasn't that way. So is it... this way? No. Then it must have been forward. Ah, yes, right here. Spirit Mender. Well, I found a light armor and a heavy armor down here, so... I mean, a light armor and a medium armor, so I should be finding a heavy armor somewhere as well. Because that just makes sense. No, stop it. Ring of Amplification. Power attacks, larger hit reaction. Let's try that. Oh, right, we still didn't finish even looking around here.
Not saying a word.
Oh. Okay.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before.
No wonder you're miserable. This is no palace for a god.
The one thing that holds it. A cell that fits the crime, they said. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone.
They say solitude can give us time to reflect on ourselves.
Still wings, the clear glass of the pond. They took it all away.
You can't keep denying the role you played in it.
Akita ripped from their beds, rivers of blood. What was their crime? Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly, the stillness of night split by grinding steel.
Had they been lurking in the woods, biding their time?
We should have heard a warning on the breeze. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed.
Why target your people first? You were the greater threat.
A means to an end. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey.
Were they trying to sever the godless's connection to you?
Prune the branch, 3 grow in its place. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they track the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze.
Burning books, raising art. That is always how it begins.
A mouth silenced. A record of time rendered in ruins. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves.
You hurt the very godless you were trying to protect, didn't you?
Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. In raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
Time stopped, didn't it? It happened when I died too.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
No one gets to erase history, not even the gods.
Yet they did. A light snuffed out. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you.
What would you do if I had never come here, if I'd been born someone else?
A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison, we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Remorse is a sign that your time here has been good for you.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand.
Have you thought about your mistakes? Would you make them again?
We cannot choose where seeds fall. Yet we can feed, prune, protect. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Health constantly regenerates when below 50. That's nice. Oh, come on.
Company.
Why?
Seriously, well done.
Is there anything over there? Is that just a wall? Just a wall, because it's all this way. Which is nothing really. Okay. And I was already a little bit. Okay, so climbing back up we go. Yeah, it's just a big old wall. This way, I think. Yeah. It just came up this way. Okay, maybe it's just not registering correctly. There we go. More traps, eh?
Charge it up. Just a little fun.
I'll never understand the Akkadian love for death traps.
Oh! I didn't think I was actually supposed to go down there, but whatever. Oh, fire damage. I'd have to switch back to my sword though. My other sword. I'm getting some lag. I'll lose my might though. So now my might's only 11. Can I go down there? Whoop. Nothing over there but a mushroom. I don't see any reason why I would be over here. Oh, come on. I definitely pressed the jump button. How annoying. Okay. Okay, we're on the other side of all of that.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
But we don't need to catch our breaths. We were just at camp. I don't see any reason to be down there. Why are they spinning? This does not seem safe.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we just have to get past it.
Sapadal's prison, I think. What else could it be? Time to shut it down forever.
Ooh, some lag happening there. A lot of lag. Okay. Are we back to normal? Better? Maybe? Yeah, it's late. I was on my head.
Yardsley, well done. Gods, just imagine what an animancer could accomplish here. It reminds me of the phantasmal focus, but more. So much more.
I don't know why, but it feels like we're being watched.
Oh, we're definitely being watched.
A little power goes a long way.
I mean, that stopped those two. Wrong button. Oof. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Never had a chance. Thank you for your severed arm. Don't know what I could possibly need that for.
Careful with that thing. It's a mind of its own.
I'm not used to quiet.
I'm rooting for the skeletons.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Getting some lags, I'm just gonna save it. Okay. I have so many of these. Greatest plan ever. Ow. Somebody threw something at me. You know, I'm sure that was supposed to be a really tough fight. But I have so many bombs. I used like half of them though. Worth it.
Looks like the gate's open. What are we waiting for?
They're really not hurting those Megfolk at all. Alright, I think it's just the big guys left. You're right behind me. Heck yeah, man. A tomato, thank you.
No time to waste. We need to find your god.
Okay, I'll put those in there in a second. I just want to make sure there's nothing else around here.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here.
Yes, here to stop the Dream Scourge. There's not much time.
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your Dream Scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh.
The Steel Garrote is the true threat. They don't know what they meddle with.
Death in a line. They defile the city on the shore.
Is something happening in Paradise?
Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there.
Magic that powerful always has a cost.
A mountain of essence. We strain, but it will move for you. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills.
We need to talk about what you did, Sabadell.
We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow.
This is where we have to make the final decision. I really don't think I should let her out. I just don't. Absolutely not. You have too much to answer for.
We hear your words. We do not desire it, but we hear them. You met death, and you offered your hand.
Wolf was troubled. He didn't need to die for it.
And where is your mercy for us?
You're not...
You know we deserve better than this.
You're not troubled like he was.
Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
I can't. I don't know if I can trust you.
And yet, you trusted the mage who turned so many souls into kindling. We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
She's making so many points, but the thing is a lot of these people were affected by the dream scourge that she caused. So yes, there was more mercy for the bear. But what are you talking about?
The beautiful thing you killed. Already you have forgotten. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said?
Put the poor thing down so it doesn't cause harm to itself or anyone else.
Then let us die. You would offer a beast and the world mercy from its pain. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
I can't give you freedom, but I can give you the peace of the grave.
So be it. It has been so long. Our leaves curl and brown. Despair bleeds through the land. End it.
Goodbye, Sapadal.
Silence. Stillness. We are done. Unsown. Peace.
Woedaka's call calls forth a make-folk ally that erupts from the earth to smite your enemies.
Chandra's depths.
It's paradise. But what happened here?
Gods, I can't believe this.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power. Beyond all mortal understanding. How do you feel?
Unwell. You?
The same, unfortunately. Though I will rally my spirits. Whatever happened back there, it appears our work isn't finished yet.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks?
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Day Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
I hate to be left out of a duel. We should make some trouble.
Right behind you.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
Sapadal is gone forever and the Dream Scourge with them.
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
I'm sure it wasn't easy. But I think that's for the best, Envoy.
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
That won't be enough to stop the fighting.
You've saved the soul of the living lands. Now the survivors fight over its bones. We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Unspent attribute points. Well, I will up my might. Come on.
Sansa, I bet you make it out here. Guy, Envoy! Ah, the Garrote. Look what they've done to Paradise. They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. I just ran. Envoy, what does the Garrote think they're doing?
They burned Fjord. Why stop there?
It's an outrage. They've got no respect for the living land's history.
How did you escape?
I took my notes and bolted when they came through Hightown. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Balrog.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. Gods, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help.
You can thank me in your next book. How does that sound?
On the very first page.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
I really don't think I need anything from you. Get rid of all these things. Endgame. I just stole all my lockpicks on accident. Give me those back.
Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard.
Should I even try to speak with her?
A familiar face.
Hello.
We meet again, Envoy. And you, Yardsley. You're always a prodigious and welcome sight.
Oh, yes. Always a pleasure to see you, too.
Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But the Dream Scourge is gone.
How? I killed Ludwin at Mount Forja.
She must have come back to life. Again. I suppose we couldn't be lucky enough for her to stay dead.
Of course not.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries.
Because they won't be
Still,
forgotten right now.
I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed by your actions.
Untrue. I made it so that Sapadal is gone. That is world changing.
The end of a god is a complicated thing. It may take centuries for the repercussions to fully reveal themselves. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've made the right choice.
I'm certain I did.
Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so fun. We will see if you're correct. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. With luck, it won't end with you also on fire.
I hope it ends in a long nap after some excellent food.
Mortal comforts are so very adorable. All you desire are your base needs lavishly fulfilled. Goodbye, Envoy. And Yardsley, I do look forward to when all of this is done. I am eager to work with you.
Yes, of course. I look forward to working with you.
Okay, so that was that side of camp.
I know it's crowded, but I promise we're safer in here. Are you trying to get yourself killed? I didn't
Oh,
mean it
these
like
two.
that. Envoy, you're back! We came running as soon as we saw the ships. I'm not very tough. Tazarak probably saved my life. I've never seen a Zorep fight like that. I didn't know he had it in him. We wouldn't be here without you.
Is there anything up here? Just some carts? Oh, stuck.
What happens in dawn shall ripple across the living lands. Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event. Thank you again for your help back in the archives. Paradise burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home.
Will you be recording today's events for the archives?
Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that.
That won't come to pass, I promise.
I hope so, Envoy. I truly do. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
Giata, where have you been?
Where haven't I been? A
Ma'am.
journey to the heart of the...
Envoy, I knew you'd show up eventually.
It's good to see a familiar face. How are you?
My revenants were just getting comfortable in Thirdborn when the Steel Garrote stepped out of line. When I heard tensions were brewing, I thought to myself, this is a job for the undead. So I gathered the flock.
Good thinking. Nice to see you, Elia.
Likewise. I'll keep them on a tight leash, just in case the Steel Garrote breach our defenses. Better to have them and not need them. Oh, and I've been meaning to thank you. Whatever you did in the garden seems to have worked. My revenants are docile again. No more rude displays of aggression. I couldn't be more proud.
Now we just need to keep the living lands from descending into war.
Easier said than done, I suppose. Best of luck out there. And don't worry about a thing. My flock will keep us safe and secure.
Thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
Enjoy the time with your flock, dearie. Try to keep them...
We know you. Did you help us?
I thought Belena would be safer if she were here with me.
I did help you. I remember.
The clouds part and the sun shines. Was this you? How's Casagrada?
As prepared as he'll ever be.
Who knows? If anyone knows how to deal with those damned roots, it's us.
This is a nice way to show, like, all the people I've helped and the decisions I've made. Did I go over there? Yeah.
If you're wounded, find a place to lie down. Someone will get to you before you bleed out. If I seem distracted, I apologize. I'm tending to the fallen, as you can see.
Just let me know if you need anything.
Believe it or not, we have more than enough supplies. The Clavager knew this day might come. Unfortunately, my hands are full with the dying and the dead, and there's too many of both. If I don't get any sleep, I might be the next casualty.
Take a break. You're no good at anyone exhausted.
I suppose I've earned a couple of winks. You look like you could use a few. The next time we see each other, I just hope the fighting's done.
Get some rest, dearie. I'm sure people will still be dying when you wake up.
Where'd the blacksmith go?
The envoy. Is that you? Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
I mean...
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Never mind that. I'm guessing you two worked everything out between you?
Close enough.
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can, be good to the living lands.
Even after all the living lands it's put you through, that's what you desire?
Yes, but more than that,
What Radut is saying, Envoy, is that we know the adherents can put us through worse. And we don't want it to get bloody.
I'd just like for us to live lives that are free. For us. Not Adir to determine our fates. It's going to be up to you, Envoy. I know you have much to do, so I'll just leave you with that. Thank you.
Show the steel world who built the living lands. Trust your comrades, and you will lead each other to victory. When we strike as Pardrunen, we strike as one.
Soon as my gun's cleaned, I'll get out there. Can't risk a jam on the battlefield.
I don't want to go to Yezwa. Sure will miss that oasis, though.
Yeah, let's just camp before we go over there. Give everybody one last chance to talk it out.
So, here we are. The first and last battle for the living lands.
Stay close to me and we'll get through this together.
If the garden didn't kill us, I don't think anything can. Metaphysically, the battle is already over. Sapadal is gone, and the Dream Scourge with them. But politically, we have a small mess to tidy up.
We have unfinished business with the Steel Garrote.
I intend to send a message to the Steel Garrote. And it won't be subtle. Anyway, who knows what tomorrow will bring. So let's be grateful for today. You've earned a little peace of mind.
I'd settle for one dreamless night under the stars.
Get some rest then. Let me take the first watch. Besides, I need to tinker on the phantasmal focus. Make sure it's ready for war. Don't stay up too late. If I must.
Oh, she has more to say.
We should take a moment to acknowledge what happened back there. You killed a god. The god of the living lands. Your god. For a moment, I thought you intended to free Sapadal. I can only imagine the conflict in your heart and mind. How does it feel?
I just hope I made the right choice.
Have a little faith in yourself. You did it for a reason. What a loss. But to exist is not always a kindness. There is peace in death for those who knew none in life. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that everything's changed, I'm curious what will happen. We cannot know if the living lands will normalize or destabilize as a result of our actions.
Either way, things could not continue as they have.
For better or worse, change is inevitable. Let's hope it all works out in the end, because the other gods aren't coming to answer our prayers. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. The subject matter is a bit much for our little camp.
One of these days I want to hear more about your adventures.
Just be careful what you wish for. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Wherever we go from here, I'm grateful to have been a part of it. Until next time. Until next time.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this?
This is just one more fight, Marius. We've done this 100 times.
Right. Just one more fight. Then another. Then another. Across the whole settlement. I guess whatever happens, at least we stopped the Dream Scourge, right? This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who controls the living lands from here out.
We still have a lot to do here.
You have a lot to do. I just need to survive and make sure you live through this. Anyway, you should get some rest. Oh, if you need to rehearse any speeches or whatever, make sure you do it in front of someone else.
You don't want to hear my speeches?
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I'd just rather not. Talk to you later, Envoy.
Okay. It's weird that they don't seem to have the same amount of points. Like, why does Marius have one less point than everybody else? Yeah, oh, weird.
So those green people in the garden, those...
Hello, leaders.
Envoy?
You!
Is it really you?
Not trustworthy.
Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
And I found them.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Makutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
Mahala.
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Guys.
Lord and Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
I met the god of the living lands and destroyed them.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but.
What of this god, then? What does it mean that you destroyed them?
Boudica imprisoned Sapadal in the garden. I ended their power over the living lands.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Naku Tedek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods saw fit to cage them, sounds like the Envoy did the living lands a favor in destroying them.
I released them from their suffering. It felt like the right thing to do.
The only humane end for a rabid dog is to put it down.
Keep it up, dude.
Sapadal was something new in the history of Eora, and you destroyed them. I cannot begin to fathom the loss.
Sapadal was Nandru's patron god. With them gone, what does that mean for the Wardens? For legacy?
The devastation of Shatterscarp was the fault of this infant god. Can't say I'll miss him.
Well, whomever takes this island in the end will live in freedom from fear of a resurgent plague, thanks to you. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
What did you know about this attack, Ambassador?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwine who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her Steel Garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
That's a lot of questions that I don't need to know the answer to, so what happens next?
Ludwine has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwine, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
How about a united living lands?
Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, Impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
What do my companions think?
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
I assume the leaders have thoughts.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil, I'm open to uniting, if you are.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from a relationship with Adir, we're leaving a lot of trade on the table. But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world. I'm sure we'd find our way through.
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god's power in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us? Together, we could repair Fior, and create such miracles of animancy the Living Lands will become the envy of the world. It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people beside you all.
What are the other possibilities? Why are you and I involved in this decision, Hilgard?
Excellent question.
You have seen more of this land, and met more of its people than any of us. Your opinion is informed. You were empowered by the Emperor himself to investigate an impossible problem. And against the odds, you solved it.
You entered a poisonous garden and killed a rogue god. And in our dealings together, I found you to be a person of substance and conviction. But mostly, it's because you're Adiran, so I trust you. And these fine people here are going to do whatever they like if they don't agree with you anyway.
I'm not familiar with whatever that word is you said. How does that work?
The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to our mutual benefit. They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors appointed from the local communities. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes, and in times of war, soldiers. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always at war. In return, the Living Lands would enter Adir's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade, we would come to the Grave Room's aid.
What do the leaders
We
think?
give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return to their vigil in peace.
A grave room could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as our go-between envoy. And we'll have cannons enough to deter the Adirans from trying anything stupid.
When the Empire demands its tribute, from where will it come? Emerald Stair is not the breadbasket it was, and the dream of Fior is now deferred. If we accept this deal, I fear we are building a trap certain to catch our own legs.
What do my companions think?
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire has tried it all before. Look to the Eastern Reach if you don't believe me. They want to bleed us dry, to fill their coffers and fight their wars, to break us like wild animals. But I will not bend.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection without losing all of what makes this place special. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now, it gives us the security and stability to recover.
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust the lands and her people, Envoy.
If we give Adir power over us, We can't be surprised if they decide to flex it later.
Who would be in charge?
Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. But I suspect he would choose you. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that was Ludwig. But you were born to rule here. Quite literally.
Wealth, power? You can't offer me what's already mine.
The riches of your state may dwindle in time. What if you could shape the very future of this island? Of course. Well, don't leave me in suspense.
I know what I want to do. I think we should fight for United Living Lands.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Solus and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
They've got no choice.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences.
Yep.
That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the Stilgarrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
I will defend Paradise with my life, even if it means the wheel.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final death.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you all for trusting me.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Stilgarrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Wodica's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza.
Understood.
May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Stilgarrote how the living lands takes care of its own.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Let's go. Don't mind me. I'm on a mission.
Stop! I'm with you!
Watch your back.
Not that I really need this loot.
Another win. But who's counting?
Can I not use that if somebody's after me?
Not right.
Ah, I hate being slowed. Back here. Whew.
What? Found
Don't worry about the eastern gate. I'll protect your back.
Glad that's over.
Who's next? Any?
You're pretty impressive, Adiran. Katoa's hard to convince.
Just don't need loot anymore.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town weeks ago.
I came through the Audra long story.
You can tell me when we make it out of this.
Are there any other survivors?
I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
You shouldn't find much opposition down there. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garot a long time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the Garot set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
Soon there'll be thaumaturges in here. What if you stayed then?
Okay, you gave me a key to the canals, but you didn't tell me where the canals are. Oh, probably over there. Well, they saw me, so it doesn't matter now. Oh, please don't. Okay, let's try this again. We'll go talk to Juliana and then try to sneak into the canals. Nope, 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 nope,
What
nope.
are you doing here? I thought.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip
About.
through
I
this.
saw. I imagine they've been. Listen. What? Take. You should. I wish. Well.
Thank you. Now,
Lead the way.
Quiet.
sneak over there.
What?
You are
Really? Again? Okay, let's try this again.
Envoy, what are you doing? I thought... Emily.
Keep quiet. We've got company!
Well struck.
Stay away from me. Okay. Let's just save it here to be safe. It's all purple right there. Okay. It's really hard to aim with this lag.
Big mistake!
That was helpful. Oh, that was a miss. Oops, too far. No.
Got the plaza under control.
Okay.
I was worried for a second. Wonica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit. Shall we? Let's make sure she stays dead this time. All right, dearie?
All right, Ludwig. This is the last time I'm dealing with you.
There you are. So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
I'll fight you 1,000 times if I must, hunt you to the end of Eora.
Good. The battle over the Living Lands is nothing compared to the war we share. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Some people have no skill for diplomacy.
Diplomacy is theater, nothing more. We both know victory is decided on the battlefield. The only question is, what's to be done with you? You, who were once so bright and promising.
Her mind is already made up. She's just toying with us.
Sapadal may be gone, but their offspring remains. And I cannot suffer even a remnant to live. Congratulations on being the last of your kind.
You asked me to kill Sapadal, now you're asking me to die?
I'm merely finishing what you started. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
I defeated you once, I can do it again.
And this time, we'll finish the job.
You really believe you can kill me? Do it then. Kill me as no one ever has. Hold nothing back. Give it your all, and destroy me.
There's no coming back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
You showed such promise, Envoy. What a shame it has to end like...
Come on!
Rude.
Again, Wodika! Help me! One last time!
Yeah. Oh, poop. Where's that one? Bad aim on those today.
Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Ma'am. Just die already.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sapadal dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility. Instead, they are one with the silence. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Garlowain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. Unable to pass up the opportunity, Yatsley takes her place beside Reengrim. Under the tutelage of the Archmage of Terror, Yatsley sees her own power grow beyond her wildest expectations. But Reengrim is a strict master, and the visits to Quilici slow to a stop over the years, leaving her with her grimoire and a pile of letters to warm her in her twilight years. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching out before you. This is the freedom Sapadal never had. You promise to cherish it. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
What a good game. Even with all the crashing problems I had near the end there, it was still a really, really good game. I really enjoyed playing it. If you stuck around for the whole thing, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.